Wow, isn't it amazing how you normally hear people talking about the threats of automation? While being an intelligent automation doctoral student, having been in the IT space for over 14 years, and having implemented a lot of projects within the automation space, I thought, let me share some of these examples and what really happens when you automate things in each space. And of course, I do so on a weekly basis on the channel called Unlimited Life with Treasure. Is a YouTube channel. So welcome to Unlimited Life with Treasure today. I am Gaefele Treasure Meko, like I said, a doctoral intelligent automation student, and I do a whole lot of work in the people and digital transformation space. I lead a company called Unlimited Treasure Solutions, your people and digital transformation partner, which is really a 100% Black female owned company. And we focus on data management and analytics, business process solutions, including your RPA, robotic process automation, and artificial intelligence technologies. Those include your machine learning, NLP, and the other ones, which I'll keep on talking about on a weekly basis. The last and the third thing that we focus on is essential change management, training, and targeted people transformation solutions. That is very important because we have seen many initiatives in the automation space and in the IT space at large where there's no proper change management and it fails. So this becomes very critical, which is why it is a supporting offering to our two main offerings, which is data management and analytics and business process solutions, which include those automation tools and technologies. So today, the focus is briefly on internal audit and RPA. There are so many ways in internal auditing that can leverage automation capabilities throughout the life cycle. You know, for those of you who are auditors, you'd know that you talk about your risk assessments, audit planning, field work, and reporting. So, because these episodes are not supposed to be very long, they're educational, and then you can take it from there and ask us questions. If you ever get lost, you can comment on the channel, or you can go to www.unlimitedtreasure.co.za to ask any question. If we are not focusing on your space today, don't you worry, because every week we touch a different space. Today the focus is on audit. Next week it will be something else, so be sure to keep coming back. And these are not more than 15 minutes long, so you can just take a break and check. We post them every Tuesday, so take a few minutes on Tuesday and go to Unlimited Live with Treasure on YouTube, and you'll find us. So, talking about risk assessments, audit planning, field work, and reporting, here are just some of the benefits that you will get from automating. Let me start with the quality output, higher quality output. It is such a problem. And of course, this may speak to internal audit, but I mean, how many times have we had in those municipalities and in government where we hear about, audit that are not okay, audit reports, this failed, this didn't work, you know what they say. So RPA enables tasks to be performed more uniformly and efficiently. Plus, the results are highly traceable and auditable. So with inherent process standardization, fewer manual errors are highly likely to occur, which improves the accuracy and quality of audits. So when mistakes, like manual or otherwise, are made, they can be detected more readily and rectified more easily due to the systematic nature of the process. So this is just one of those very important values that you can reap if you are in the audit space. And we know how, I mean, we're talking auditing, and in most cases there's a lot of numbers play. there's a lot of numbers at play. I mean, if a person puts a 0 instead of 2 zeros, or actually 3 zeros instead of 2, you know what difference that can be. So it's just one of those things. Data, I mean, one of the greatest benefits is that you will not get those errors, right? Increased efficiency and reduced cost. So RPA can operate and execute audit tasks around the clock at an accelerated pace. So in many cases, more than 90% faster than manual processes. If you don't believe it, call us and we'll show you. So by reducing time-consuming and manual activities, automation can lead to significant cost savings. So if you're in the space and you need assistance with this, we're here to assist you, guide you, we advise, and we even implement, right? The other example that I'll give is the better use of scarce resources. By replacing manual activities, automation can free up capacity for teams, allowing personnel to focus on higher value activities such as your quality assurance reviews, your exception management, your process improvement, and interpersonal interactions. We know that there's a lot of this that has to be done. I mean, it's amazing that in this space, when it's time for audit, people are just super worked, not sleeping. So by replacing these manual activities, automation can free up some of this capacity for teams so that they can do these higher value activities, which are equally important. So more to life balance, So the shift goes towards value adding activities that can improve things like your operating effectiveness and allowing really the organization to keep pace with the business changes and the associated impact, So, and people get that life balance as well, So very important. Let me just give maybe one last example before we go. Business value, nearly every any internal audit organization, and I'm talking internal audit, but again, generally auditing organization that seeks to increase assurance and coverage. RPA furthers this goal by enabling auditing to move from statistical sampling to full population testing. I mean, we're talking to one client about this. It's amazing that when coming to the statistical sampling, sometimes the sampling is really so small, and with automation, we're able to do a whole lot more, even full population testing, So these technologies can also enable organizations to really increase the frequency of testing and in many cases to transition to a continuous auditing model for providing more timely insights to the business. And as technologies evolve, business value is expected to increase, and when this value increases, that's what we want, and technology keeps evolving, and this business value is expected to increase in tandem, enabling proactive insights and analysis and reporting. So you can see some of this value. It's definitely not everything, but I just thought I should highlight that you can automate your audit, be it internal or external, and we are happy to assist you. If you are a student and thinking about future courses that you would like to do, yes, you can still become that auditor, you can still play in the finance space, the CA and all, but it's very important that we transition the spaces from not just your manual space as it is right now, where we find people taking so long to come up with all these reports, It's really very important. We're doing one of the projects as well in a municipality where you realize that a lot of failures or failed audits are because of the processes that are not running well. So if you allow companies like ourselves and those who are able to, let me only speak for us, we're able to look at your whole process, we're able to look at your process, be it your assessments, auditing. There are areas that are really, your low-hanging fruits where it's easy to start and show high value and really assist in that. And you see that once the processing is improved and possibly standardized, you then bring in automation and also making sure that the data is correct. So yes, that's what I wanted to share today. And do ask your questions, do contact us, unlimitedtreasure.co.za. Feel free. Thank you. See you at the top right where you belong. You're treasured. Looking forward to hear from you.